your business is approved. 0% APR for 12 months. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. So in today's video, I'm gonna be going over one of the latest business credit cards that you can get potentially with absolutely no hard inquiry. You can also get 0% APR for 12 months on purchases. And there's an introductory sign up bonus that we're gonna go over. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the GM business card. Now, before we dive into the video, I just wanted to remind everyone watching this is not financial advice. We're not recommending, endorsing, or telling you to go run and apply. This is for informational purposes only. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the GM business card. So a couple months ago, we did a review on the GM personal credit card. As a lot of you know, this is through Goldman Sachs, who also is the underwriter for the Apple Card. So as a lot of you know, on the personal side, they're going to be using TransUnion. However, on the business application, they're not actually going to be using your personal TransUnion. They actually going to be using your personal Equifax. And from some other data points that I've dug up on my FICO, it looks like they're also looking at your business Equifax, because remember, there's no TransUnion business bureaus. Usually with business credit cards, typically they're either going to use, if they do pull your personal credit, it's either going to be Experian or Equifax, because Experian and Equifax both have business sides. So as I mentioned, GM launched their personal card a couple months ago, but they recently dropped a business card. So they have a introductory $500 statement towards the purchase of a GM eligible vehicle or lease after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of account opening. So let's say, you spend $4,000, you get the $500. You can redeem that if you want to go ahead and purchase a vehicle through GM. It also comes with a 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 12 months. So this is just on purchases. So it's not balance transfers. Then there's a variable APR of 14.24 to 24.24 after the introductory period. Now with the GM business credit card, you earn 5% on GM dealership parts or services, as well as 3% on gas, restaurants, office supplies, and 1% everywhere else. Now, when you're ready to apply, you just hit this apply now button. And so we're going to go through the application and I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply. Now, one thing you have to remember is that they do tell you it is a soft pull just to get an offer. Now with the business card, I've already gone through this process. They're not going to be pulling your personal TransUnion like with the personal GM card or with the Apple Card. They're going to be using your personal Equifax. So that's one clear distinction, but it's going to be basic information: your first name, last name, email address, phone number, your date of birth, as well as your residential address. Now, a couple things just to keep in mind: you might want to pull up your Equifax report just to see what addresses that you have listed. So just make sure that your address is reporting so that, there's no discrepancies. Next, you're going to enter in your social security number, your country of citizenship, as well as the business role. So whether you're a director or manager, president, executive, so on and so forth. And then you're going to enter in your total annual income. So on the next page, it's going to ask you to enter in some of your business information. So this includes your legal business name, as well as the name that you want to appear on the card. You're also going to select your business structure. So whether you're a sole prop, a partnership, C Corp, S Corp, or limited liability company. You're then going to enter in your ownership percentage, your business phone number, as well as your EIN. So this is going to be your employer identification number that you receive from the IRS. You're also going to enter in your business address, your annual business revenue, as well as your expected monthly spend. Now, these are two important components of the application. Your annual business revenue, as well as your expected monthly spend, are going to be important factors when it comes to determining how much you get approved for. You're then going to enter in some additional business information, such as your industry classification, the year in which your business was founded, and then the number of employees. Now, I did want to briefly go over the business credit report authorization. So they are going to be using information from your Equifax business report. So not to say that that's the main factor, but it is considered and may be viewed as supplemental information in determining whether or not you get approved, how much you get approved for, as well as the interest rate. In addition, they're also going to be pulling your personal credit as well. Now, this is just a soft pull. So up to this point is just a soft pull. And I'm actually going to show you how you can get it with just a soft pull. So no hard pull whatsoever. Now, after you enter all your business information, you're going to hit this continue button and it's going to give you an offer. Accept your business offer and start using your card today. Plus earn $500 towards the purchase or lease of eligible new GM vehicles after you spend $4,000 in purchases in the first 3 months of opening the account. So now one thing you want to do if you don't want to get a hard inquiry on your personal Equifax credit report is that you can go to myequifax.com and freeze your credit report. So you've already gotten a approval for the credit card, but as they do state, if you do accept, then it's going to be a hard inquiry. However, there are a lot of data points where people are able to get different types of Goldman Sachs issue credit accounts with absolutely no hard pull. Now, the way that you basically do this is after this point, you can freeze your credit report so that you can ensure that there's not going to be a hard inquiry. Now, they do give you the option to either accept the offer or you could deny the offer. So if you don't want the offer, you could just hit decline, and then you can always come back and, reapply to see if you get, a different offer, a higher limit, so on and so forth. So, all right, so let's recap the GM business credit card. So again, this is issued through Goldman Sachs, the same issuer as the Apple Card, as well as the GM personal credit cards. They now have the GM business credit card. So you will need a business entity, and you could potentially get this with absolutely no hard inquiry. If you go through the process and you do get an offer, what you can do before you actually accept the offer is just freeze your credit report, and then that'll ensure that you don't get a hard pull. In terms of data points, instead of using TransUnion like the Apple Card pulls, as well as with the GM personal credit cards that pull TransUnion, on the business side, they're going to be using your personal Equifax as well as your business Equifax. So these are different data points to consider in terms of the approval. Now, I have seen, a couple things on my FICO where, people with very limited business credit history, for example, were not able to get the business card, but they were able to get the personal card. And again, it's looking at different credit bureaus, different factors to consider. So definitely keep that in mind. Anyways, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Let me know your comments and questions in the comment section down below. And if anyone's interested, I've dropped a link in the description of the video. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.